Alright, hello and welcome back to the Bob Cave. I'm back at it here, getting ready to continue my Monday Night Wars universe mode. We're going to be playing Raw, Nitro, and ECW. 2 matches on Raw, 2 matches on Nitro, and then of course 1 match on ECW. ECW has a pay-per-view coming this weekend. It is Hardcore Heaven, and that one is due up this very Sunday, so, well, technically this Saturday, I believe, how ECW shows were, what day they were aired on, Saturday night, I believe, at that point in time. Anyway, we're getting ready to play this episode of WWF Monday Night Raw. This is Season 2, Episode number 50 of my Universe mode, that you can find all the back catalog still on YouTube, so you can start out from the very first week of the Monday Night Wars up until here. So yes, we are deep into it, baby. You better believe that. So alright, this is WWF Monday Night Raw from August 11th, 1997. It is from Biloxi, Missouri, and it is the Gulf Coast Coliseum. Might be Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi, yeah. Okay, alright. WWF Raw, August 11th, 97. Let's do it. We're going to start the show. JR interviews HBK, and Commissioner Sergeant Slaughter interrupts. HBK claims to have a huge insurance policy backing him up. Hawk warms up for his match that is up next. It's a country whipping match in which both men have a belt to where they can beat the hell out of each other. So, match number 1, country whipping match. Owen Hart and Davey Boy Smith join the announcers table before this match. And we got Henry Godwin along with Phineas taking on Hawk along with Animal. And Hawk is going to get the win on this one. Match number 2, we got Scott Putski in action. Scott Putski is taking on Post Malone in this one. We got him, he's actually taking on Tony Williams. But Scott Putski is going to get the win. Second generation superstar there. Son of the legendary Ivan Putski, the Polish Hammer. Polish power, baby. Alright. Undertaker answers HBK's call. And match number 3, we got Flash Funk taking on Flying Brian Pillman. Not flying anymore at this point in time, but Brian Pillman taking on Flash Funk. Brian Pillman was actually wearing a dress in this match, as the stipulation would go with the state that he had to wear it until he won a match. Alright, here we go. Here we go, Flash and Pillman starting things off. Shot to the gut by Pillman. Flash with the counter, big rights. Nice combo, counter there by Pillman. Funk with a nice counter. Roundhouse back kick. Knee drop to the arm. Funk taking control, missed that drop kick though. And Pillman following up. Nice swinging neck breaker there by Flying Brian Pillman. Stomp to the back and a knee drop to the back. Got him in the Horseman attire. I need to switch him over and see what his second attire is here. I think they had him in a... Missed the suicide dive. I think they had him in a WWF attire too. He missed the suicide dive. Too cold. Springboard crossbody. Just caught him a little bit with it. Not enough to do any damage really. Coming back on his feet. Never really left his feet on that one. But he's back in the ring now. Flying Brian. Back in the ring. And Flash Funk. Back in as well. Pillman followed him out. Funk back in. Funk. Arm wrench. Pillman now. Big forearm. Fighting him off. And shin breaker. Just a 1 count. Pillman went for the cover. Roundhouse. A discus clothesline there. Discus clothesline. Pillman headed to the top. Pillman went for an elbow drop. Funk out of the way. Flash. Funk. Wheelbarrow into an arm drag. Beautiful maneuver. Funk running drop kick. Didn't catch it all. Pillman fighting him off. Knee lift. Big knee to the face, should I say. Driving that knee. Right into his face, and Funk's in trouble. He is hurting, and Pillman is taking advantage. He is exploiting the damage done. Funk with the running drop kick. And Funk again, another running drop kick, nobody home. Pillman rolling out of the way. Veteran move there by Flying Brian. Fireman carry. Pillman headed up top. Pillman looking to do some damage. Missed the elbow drop again. Funk making him pay. Hopefully no. Irish whip off the ropes. Roundhouse, a spinning wheel kick. Keep calling it a roundhouse. Ooh, spinning wheel kick. Almost defeated Flash Funk there. Funk with the counter. Elbows to the gut, to the midsection. Drop kick. Funk. Drop kick to the face of Pillman. Now Funk headed up top. Flash Funk. 450. Flag drop. A Harlem hangover. Will it be enough? Not enough. Beautiful spinning leg drop. Thought he had him. Funk back up. There's the 450. He got him. 1, 2. No! Pillman kicking out. Brian Pillman finding a way. Funk. Hitting the ropes. Jumping elbow drop by Funk. Standing shooting star. Would that be enough? 1, 2. Not enough. Flash. Boom. Flash, you are so funky. Knee drop. No, elbow drop there. Caught him working on that lower back. And Funk taking the time to get a pose in. Crucifix by Pillman. Funk rolling to the floor. Pillman waiting for him to get up. Missed the suicide dive again. Funk. Springboard moonsault to the floor. What athleticism by Funk. Come on, ref, get the hell out of my way. Funk up top. Flash Funk missing the elbow drop. Funk with the counter. Leg lariat. Funk. No, Pillman back in. He missed. He missed big time there. He wiped out. He crashed and burned on the floor. And Funk, he's hurt. Oh, Pillman finally got it. Third time's a charm. Pillman nailed that suicide dive. Pillman thinking, yes. He thought pump handle. Flash turned it on him. And Flash thrown in the ring by Pillman. Running drop kick by Flying Brian. And a counter by Funk. Spinning back kick to the head. Funk setting him up. Driving him down. A variation of a Michinoku driver there. And Funk headed up top where he's most comfortable. Funk looking to put him away. 450 splash, nobody home. Pillman's got out of the way. And Pillman thought he had him. Kick out of 2 by Flash Funk. Gut wrench suplex. Pillman taking control. Missed it. Funk rolling cradle. Hooking him with the legs. 1, 2, 3. Funk got it. So, Funk actually won the match as well, thanks to a distraction by Goldust and Marlena. There he caught that roundhouse, that spinning wheel that spinning wheel kick, the 450, and then you see the roll up there by Flash Funk. Flash Funk. Yeah, Flash Funk with the win. 3.5 stars. I'll take it. Playing on Legend, hey man, you take what you can get. And you get what you get. Alright, here we go. Our next matchup here. Before we get to that though, Mr. McMahon interviews one half of the WWF Tag Team Champions. Dude love, baby. Alright, the Patriot talks to his mystery partner. As you can see, we can tell who his mystery partner is. And the Patriot and Ken Shamrock are going to get the win here. Over Owen Hart and the current European champion, Davey Boy Smith, the former WWF Tag Team Champions. Canada's support of Bret Hart, the WWF champion, and we see it loud and proud, and the Canadians are supporting their Canadian hero. HBK talks to his insurance policy, and we get a little glimpse of a shot up behind them, so we can see behind who this person is. Maybe if you know wrestling, you know instantly who it is. Interview with the Patriot is cut short when WWF champion Bret Hart attacks the Patriot. Match number 5, we have Chains taking on Farouk, and Farouk is going to get the win after an assist from the newest member of the Nation of Domination. They just kicked out Ahmed last week, and they just gained a new member in Rocky Maivia. Farouk getting a dub, thanks to Rocky hitting the rock bottom. And after the match, the DOA, they want the Nation. After The Rock joins the Nation, Rocky Maivia joins the Nation of Domination in that match. We get a guest ring announcer here, Sable. The Patriot calls out WWF champion Bret Hart. Bret answers the call, and the Hart Foundation aren't far behind him, covering him in the American flag after they beat him down. So the Patriot beat down and covered with a Canadian maple leaf. Mankind has some words for HBK, and we get a little vignette of Brockus is coming soon. Match number 6, we got the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, taking on Mankind. We're going to play this one. Let's get down to ringside. Let's play it, baby. We're going to play as Shawn Michaels. Mankind starting off running, DDT by Mankind. Shawn firing away some shots. Mankind with the counter. Irish whip now into the corner. HBK counters again. Shawn running crossbody. Mankind showing the strength, holding him, catching him, backbreaker. Shawn counters the stomp, kick to the back of the leg. And these two men fighting each other off, knowing each other in and out. Went for a power driver. Mankind with the counter, with the back body drop and a couple stomps by Mankind. And a third one, Mankind. Definitely taking his toll. Acting out here on HBK. HBK with the counter. HBK missed the dropkick. Mankind hoisted up. HBK driven down, throat first. Here's a cover by Foley. Not even a one. HBK out of it before anything could happen. Irish whip now. Off the ropes. Running crossbody. Clothesline. HBK taking control. And a drop kick, nobody home. Mankind rolling out of the way there. Pulling him back. No, HBK counters. Too smooth for that. Shawn with a running kick right to the face. Elbow drop to the back now. And another elbow drop. HBK making him pay. Kick to the head by Mankind. And a falling headbutt. Jumping knee drop connecting. Missed the second one. HBK hitting the ropes. Caught the kitchen sink there. Guillotine. Driving him down. That variation of a stunner. Caught that top rope. And Mankind pursuing him out on the floor to inflict more damage on the Heartbreak Kid. Second too late. HBK driven down on the apron. Float over a crucifix. Shawn back in the ring. And Shawn catching Mankind with some shots and a high knee. Another elbow drop. A running, jumping elbow drop. HBK all over Mankind at this point in the match. HBK with the headbutt. Big right. Counter by Mankind. And a counter by HBK. HBK hooking him. Gutbuster. HBK now got him stunned. That running forearm. HBK in the corner. He's calling for it. That super kick. Turning up the band. Got him! Good night. HBK is down. So's Mankind. Here's a cover by the Heartbreak Kid. 1, 2, and Mankind kicking out. What resiliency by this madman, Mankind. Shawn setting him up now. Follow. Mankind rolling through. Small package. He was going for a fisherman suplex that looked like Mankind countered. What an unbelievable counter by Mankind. Running crossbody. He caught all of it. Shawn from the apron. A crossbody. Springboard. Senton connecting. Shawn with a fist drop. And a kick to the back. He's got Foley down. Mankind is down. Here we go. There's the elbow. And Michaels is in control. He wants him up. Mankind counters. Mankind pulling him into a short arm clothesline. What a counter by Mankind. Mankind. Mandible claw. Mandible claw locked in. Shit, use it, use it. Mankind fought off. Shawn. Caught no! Shawn countered. Mankind and Enziguri. What a matchup. Shawn to the floor. Got it. Shawn headed up top again. To the floor. Flying fist drop. Nobody home. Mankind now. Looking to take advantage. Swinging that breaker. On the outside. HBK counter. Mankind elbows to the midsection. Oh, thrown into the steel stairs. And HBK climbing, rolling in, sliding in, and going right back out, breaking the referee's 10 count. He wants to end this one. Drop kick to the face. He wants to beat Mankind. Thrown into the steel steps. He wants to beat Undertaker's greatest opponent. And sure, he's better than the dead man. Mankind, though. I don't think Mankind's gonna have it. Running leg drop by Mankind. Mankind throwing him into the ring post. Oh, that bastard. Gonna count me out. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I did it! I did it, mommy! Right there, that forearm done caught him with that sweet chin music. HBK was stunned there and fell out. And right here, Mankind taking the easy road. We're gonna submit and have HBK win it just a second too late. 4-star matchup though. Hey, what a contest. Hell of a hard-fought contest either way. I almost wanted to let Foley keep it, but Sean's gonna be on a different trajectory right now. He's headed in a different path. So can't be having that start. Not on a losing streak. Like I said, ain't like he pinned me and beat me or anything. So I'll take a count out loss. It's all good. Alright, HBK gonna take the win. Hey, that's what happens when you play on Legends sometimes. You win some, you lose some. But now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set up WCW Monday Nitro. And let's do it, do it, do it. Alright, let's set this one up. A pretty stacked Nitro. And of course, we're coming fresh off of Road Wild for this show, WCW Road Wild, in which Hollywood Hogan, as you can see here, taking on Raven, looks like the cover of the WCW Revenge game, if you will. That'd have been something, wouldn't it? Alright, what was I saying? Coming off the heels of WCW Road Wild, Hollywood Hogan regained the WCW World Championship from Lex Luger. So Hogan the champ once again. Customized match. Let's do a tag. 2-on-2 confirm. No. Alright. Right here, we're just about there. Sky Hall. Code Nuts. Hold on, let's put manager here. There we go, 6-pack. Alright, and they're taking on 2 enhancement guys, so let's figure out how we're gonna use here. We use Brooks and Josh, words for me. They're gonna get their asses kicked. Sorry guys. But hey, modern guys get used as enhancement on my universe mode, so we're in 1997, not in 2025. No disrespect to those 2 gentlemen. But hey, that's just the way I do it. Next up, we got Ming taking on Wrath. And these 2, the Faces of Fear and Ming and, the Faces of Fear and Wrath and Mortis have been on a tear as of late. These 2 teams have been going at it, feuding. Ming, of course, like I said, one half of the Faces of Fear. His partner Barbarian was in action recently against Mortis, in which Wrath interfered. So yeah, a lot going on with these 2 teams. But that being said, we got a 1-on-1 contest, Wrath and Ming. Okay. Heading right on down. Next up, we got Eddie Guerrero taking on Chris Jericho. Alright. Next up, we got Dean Malenko taking on Jeff Jarrett. And Malenko, if you'll remember, tried teaming up with them to no avail though. These 2 men at each other's throat after Jarrett turned his back on him at Road Wild, walked out on him as a partner. That's why they're fighting here tonight. Okay, and here we go. Setting this bad boy up, rolling right through it. Alright, next up we got a tag match. 4 horsemen in action. We got Benoit and McMichael teaming up to take on the Steiner brothers with Ted DiBiase. Alright, Ted DiBiase with Rick and Scott. Like I said, Benoit and McMichael. Alright, we're already at Steve basically. So Steve McMichael, Chris Benoit. Okay, Benoit and McMichael. Head to head here. Mano and mano, man. Against the Steiners. Alright, then we got DDP taking on Buff Bagwell. Okay, yep, alright. DDP and Buff. Buff Daddy! Okay, then we got a television title match. We got the Ultimo Dragon taking on Mortis. Alright, TV title match. Like I said, Ultimo. Ultimo Dragon and Mortis for that title. So Mortis getting a shot here at the television championship. Alright, Mortis, bam, boom. TV title, TV time limit. Alright, now we got our main event. The Macho Man, yeah. Randy Macho Man Savage, yeah. Along with Miss Elizabeth, or just Liz at this point in time. Macho Man taking on Curt Hennig. I think this is gonna be Randy Macho Man Savage, yeah. Yeah, the madness. Alright, the Macho Madness. And like I said, taking on Curt Hennig. We got him as Mr. Perfect right now. Bam, boom. Alright, Nitro is set up. And we're going to go ahead and play 2 matches on here. Alright, let's save it. And let's go through it. You know how we do it. We're going to play 2 matches on here. Let's start the show. WCW Monday Nitro episode number 101. This is August the 11th, 1997. And this episode's from Denver, Colorado. Michael Buffer introduced the show. And Bobby Starr and David Moore take on the Outsiders, the WCW Tag Team Champions with 6. We're going to play this one here. The Giant receives some kind of paperwork from the police in this too. So the Giant receives a restraining order. Michael Buffer introduces the show, and let's get into it. We're going to start things off with the Outsiders taking on, was it Brooks Jensen? Yes, and Josh Briggs. Here we go. Josh Briggs starting off against Kevin Nash. Look like the bigger man of the group. And there we go. Nash setting him up. Suplex for Hall in. Running body attack there by Nash. Hall hitting the ropes. Not today. Not yet. Pulling him back into a shoulder block. Nash looking to make short work of this match, as well as Scott Hall. And the Outsiders taking control of Briggs. Tagging the Hall. Quick tags are what's going to win this match, and the Outsiders know all about being a successful tag team. Elbow drop there by Scott Hall. Driving that elbow drop down into the chest of the big man, Josh Briggs. Irish whip into the corner. Hall driven face first. And pulled into a short arm clothesline. Hall kicking out, not even a 1 count. Gonna have to do more than that to Scott Hall. Sidewall slam. Taking him down. Into the corner. Here we go. Double team move. Both men down low. Double shoulder block. Hall up. Corkscrew suplex. Not even a 1 on Hall. Hall now going to work on Brooks. And a big right hand. Irish whip now into the corner. Face first goes Hall. And a counter by Hall. Running DDT just split the kid open. Cut him off before he can make the tag. Veteran move there by Hall. And an Irish whip into the corner. Hall running clothesline.
Hey ref, make sure you count to 3, man.
Here we go, choke slam attempt. No. Brooks with the counter. Snake eyes in the corner. And a counter there. Famouser. I was about to say, come on, Hall. I gotta stop hitting that damn button. Hall rolling to the floor. Nash pushing Brooks right off of him. Side Russian light sweep. Irish whip now into the corner. And a counter by Hall. Clothesline to the back of the head. And he takes out Brooks, his partner, Josh Briggs, while he's at it. Hall taking control of the situation. Here we go. Hall setting him up. Sidewall slam by Scott Hall. And Hall now with us. Stomp to the head. Going after that cut. That open wound. Now kicking the head repeatedly. Hall went for a big right on the much bigger Briggs. Briggs countering everything he's throwing right now.
Hey man, eat this, Chico.
Hall setting him up. Bad suplex on the apron. Hall running DDT. Hall taking the kid down. Hammering away on him. Got him by the throat. Goozle. Choke slam.
Get the hell out of here, man.
And Nash tagged in. Nash with a jumping elbow drop. Shot to the gut. Nice counter. And a big boot by Nash. Nash hooking him. Set him up for a suplex. Out the back door. Nash counters. Nash hooking him. Sidewall slam. Nash setting him up, jackknife time. No, a counter. Back body drop. And big rights now on Nash. Big right hands. Nash for the counter. Throwing into the corner. Oh, man. What a shot. Nash taking advantage. Pulled him into that short arm clothesline after that sucker punch by Scott Hall. Side Russian leg sweep. And he's attempting to make the tag. Oh, he's got a ways to go. What the hell, Nash? You're gonna taunt and let the big guy in. What a jackass. Running shoulder block by Big Nash. Scoop. And a big time slam. Big Strugs. And a sidewall slam. Kick out again. Here we go, double team move now by the outsiders. Irish whip off the ropes. Double back body drop.
Hey, man.
Alright, let's try it. Outsider edge. Excuse me. Up and down. A counter by Briggs.
Come on, Chico, get up, man. Let's do it one more time.
Oh, what strength. Irish whip into the corner. Hall getting out of there. Scoop. Out the back door. DDT. Nice counter there by Briggs. And a counter by Hall. Hall making the tag into the big man. Hip toss by Nash. Big right. And a counter. Big Sexy taking control. What is going on? I was gonna say, why can't I hit this fucking man? Elbow drop by Nash. There we go. Finish him off. Jackknife straight to hell. Jackknife. Powerbomb.
Fucker. Oh god, you're screwing yourself now, jackass. STO! Let's pin him, let Hall come in. Famouser! Nash kicking out. Nash with a small package. I'll take it. If he gets it, I'll take 1, 2, 3. All right. God damn. Hit him with every finisher I got. Can't beat him with that. No. It's all good. Hall Nash. Right there. Hall eating that Famouser. Hall then gave it back with that big choke slam. Right there. Nash with that big time sidewalk slam. Outsider's edge. Right here, another Famouser. Caught him. Flush. But the Outsiders getting a dub. A 5-star matchup, even though I wanted it to be like more like a 2.5, 3. All good though. 5 stars getting the win. The Outsiders victorious. Alright, after that match, the Steiners run out. They run out of the crowd and they attack the Outsiders. Ming takes on Wrath here with James Vandenberg. And Ming is going to get the win. Mean Gene interviews the Steiner brothers along with Ted DiBiase. Next match we got is Eddie Guerrero taking on Chris Jericho. Eddie Guerrero is going to get the win. Mean Gene interviews the Cruiserweight Champion Alex Wright. And then Dean Malenko takes on Jeff Jarrett, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, with Deborah in his corner. And Malenko wins by DQ when Eddie Guerrero attacks Dean. Steve Mongo McMichael aids Malenko, but then Malenko attacks Mongo. So Malenko getting a dub by DQ. Mean Gene interviews Ric Flair and Kurt Hennig at the same time. Eric Bischoff with the NWO comment on Lex Luger and Hollywood Hogan's championship victory this past Sunday at Road Wild. Match number 6, we got the Canadian Crippler Chris Benoit and Steve Mongo McMichael. The Four Horsemen taking on the Steiner brothers with Ted DiBiase, and the Steiner brothers are going to get the win in this one, Rick and Scott. Mean Gene interviews Lex Luger. And then we get match number 7, DDP taking on Buff Bagwell. But before we get to that match, we are going to take a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be right back. Yes, I will be right back, Jack. Stay tuned for more. Go ahead, take a bathroom break, take a smoke break, an intermission, a drink, some snack on. Hey, do what you gotta do, but get your ass right back here. I'll be right back, Jack. I definitely need a refill. I got cotton mouth like a mother. Alright. Jack. Here we go. Alright, we're going to play this one. DDP taking on... Excuse me. DDP taking on Buff Bagwell. And we're playing it... Excuse me. We're playing this one as the master of the Diamond Cutter. DDP. DDP counters that running clothesline by Buff. Drops him on the back of his neck with that German suplex. Buff with the counter kick to the gut. And Buff going to work now. Needed a gut. Double adds to the back of Page. And Buff Daddy going to work. DDP countering. Does suplex. Yes. Out the back door. Chop block by Page. Got him. Side belly to belly. Going for a cover on Buff. Kick out at 1. And DDP just jabbing away. Big right hand. Counter. DDP. Running tornado. DDT. Caught him flush. And a jawbreaker. Irish whip off the ropes. Back body drop. DDP up. Buff dragging him over to the corner, carrying him. Snake eyes in the corner. And DDP is down. What's up, Super Heat Blast? How you doing? Here we go, DDP hooking him. Here we go, pump handle, backbreaker. And a spine buster attempt, no. Buff with a counter, nice back elbow. Good to hear. Good to hear, definitely. Side belly to belly again, did not mean to hit that, I do apologize. Page taking control, back club by DDP. What do you need to ask? Page hooking him. Neckbreaker. Irish whip into the guardrail. And a side Russian leg sweep into the guardrail as well. Oh, I'm on a console. Yeah, I'm on a PS5. Irish whip thrown back into the ring. Here we go, Buff going for a cover. Yeah, everyone tells me I should go to console though. That's where it's at. I mean, not the console, the PC. Because it's a lot more hands-on with modifications and creations. I've thought about it, don't get me wrong. Buff, scoop, and a slam by Bagwell. And Bagwell headed to that middle rope. You know what he's thinking? He's thinking blockbuster time. He missed it. He missed it. Page ain't gonna miss his though. Diamond Cutter. Bang. And a kick out. DDP taking control now. Bagwell to counter. Big forearm by Buff. Counter by Page. Went for that DDT again. Sure, I don't know how I'd be able to find it or see it, but yeah. I could give it a rating. Arm wrench down by Page. Into the shoulder thrust. Thinking Diamond Cutter. No, nice counter there. Bagwell eating a shoulder block. DDP set him up. Manhattan drop. Okay. Nice counter and a headbutt there. Page back to them jabs. They've been efficient. They've been working. And a boot by DDP. And the master of the Diamond Cutter's feeling it. Diamond Cutter! Zone 5-5. DDP. Too cool. Right there. Big spine buster on the floor by Bagwell. Thought he might have had him. DDP caught him with one Diamond Cutter, but decided to hit him with two. Really, you are the best. Oh, don't. You're too much. Just your username. Okay, Super Heat Blast. Let me write it down so I can go check it after this. Alright. DDP with the win. 3.5-star matchup. We're going to discuss the rest of WCW, and then we're going to head into ECW, and we're going to play a match on that show. So, since we played our two here, we get our On the Road 100 Collect Road report with Lee Marshall, and he's in Birmingham, Alabama. Match number 8, we got the television title on the line as the Ultimo Dragon defends that title against Mortis. The Ultimo Dragon's going to win this one with the Dragon Sleeper. Mean Gene interviews the chairman of the executive, easy for me to say, the chairman of the executive committee, J.J. Dillon, and J.J. wants Sting back in WCW and wants to get him back however he can. We get a Macho Madness, yeah, NWO t-shirt commercial, yeah. Yeah, Raw already happened. I did HBK taking on Mankind. And what was the other match I did? Flash Funk taking on Brian Pillman. Yes, so we already did Raw. Alright, match number 9, we got Macho Man with Miss Elizabeth taking on Kurt Hennig. And Kurt Hennig is going to win this one by DQ. When DDP comes out and attacks Kurt Hennig, Page and Macho go at it. And then Scott Hall comes out and aids Macho Man. Macho and Hall lay out DDP. And Lex comes to DDP's aid. So Lex Luger coming out and helping DDP. After DDP drops Kurt Hennig. So Kurt Hennig's going to get the win regardless. So, and now we're going to set up ECW. We're going to play a match on that. And that is, ECW actually has a pay-per-view coming on Saturday. So it's the go-home show for this show. To Hardcore Heaven, that is. Did you play WWF No Mercy growing up? Of course I did, definitely, yes. I love that game. Love that, WrestleMania 2000. Even the WCW ones that predated the WCW Revenge and WCW NWO World Tour. All great games, love them. Oh, out of 10, No Mercy is probably 10. Hard not to be. I love that game, man. So many hours put into it. Basically, all of them won the 64 until they changed up, before they got with the, THQ doing those games, so. Alright. All Star's okay. I didn't hate it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like arcade wrestling. But for what it's worth, it wasn't terrible. I mean, out of 10, I'd probably go like maybe a 6. I'm just I'm not the biggest fan of like the over the top style wrestling and all that. Yeah. Don't hate it though. I don't hate it. All right, we're on ECW. We're gonna set this one up. We're gonna play one, and then the show will be done. Alright, in our first match, it's funny they have Bam Bam taking on Bubba, because Bam Bam Bigelow is actually taking on. Yeah, I just don't love it, you know? Like I said, I'm not the biggest arcade fan game. Not wrestling wise, anyway. Like, I like them. I mean, I could probably go 7, to be honest. Like, I remember I had a good roster. And for what it was worth, it was fun. But for me, my problem I think is I didn't have anyone to play with when that was out. I was just playing that one by myself, so that could have been the biggest problem, to be quite honest. So the first match here is going to be an Extreme Rules. Trust me though, they've had worse. WWE 2K20, way worse than that. Way worse. I'm sure anyone will say that unfinished game they gave us. Oh yeah, that's a great game. Lioness. What about Battleground? I don't think I've played that one. To be honest, I don't think I have at all. I know it's free actually. I know I downloaded it for PlayStation. They had it for like the store for free a while back, but I don't think I ever played it. Battleground and 2K20 suck, yeah. Yeah, 2K20 was awful. I remember for that game, because I loved 19 so much, 2K19. I'm like, you know what? I talked my wife into it. My wife normally bought the games when they used to come out in October, November, before they changed up the quarter they came out in. So my wife would always get it for my birthday in October. And just so happens she bought me the goddamn most expensive version of it. And, ugh, yeah. I might have played it 3 times and sat it down. Like, this is just god awful. Waited for updates. The updates were just as bad. And, yeah, just a bad game overall. Battleground was trying to be All-Star. Well, yeah, if it was trying to be it, then it obviously wasn't. Because one of my buddies, he downloaded it and played it. And he told me, he's like, man... Because I told him, I'm not the biggest fan of All-Stars, you know. Like I said, 6 out of 10, which it's a good grade, you know. That's a good rating to me. I'm a bigger fan of more realistic wrestling games, you know, than more of, you know, the flying over the top finishers toward they're up in the air. But like I said, it was cool. Like, it definitely has its place. But Battleground, yeah, my buddy, he ripped it a new one. Oh god. Whew. I don't know. That'd be rough. The thing that would really suck too is I like to recreate history and kind of, you know, download a roster full of people. And yeah, that ain't gonna happen on that game. That's too old, and you know they already shut down that server. So for the content, oh yeah, it'd definitely be a laugh. I tell you that. I mean, I still got it. I don't get rid of games, no matter how good or bad they are. So, I still own it. Alright, we're going to be taking on Spike and Bam Bam here. We're playing that one. And then there's a 6-man tag here with 3 members of the Dudley Boys. I think I do have Big Dick Dudley on here. We're going to find out. If I don't, we're just going to make it a regular tag. But I'm pretty sure I got Big Dick. Yeah, you got big dick, alright, you son of a bitch. Alright. Okay. Tag team matches take so long. Oh, I agree, man. They definitely do. Especially one like this. That's why I am not playing it. Only time I don't have to play them, but, you know, pay-per-views are the time where I try to play every match on a show. With this, my weekly episodes, I just try to give you a little taste of everything. A little bit of Raw, a little bit of Nitro, a little bit of ECW, and call it a day. Cause God, could you imagine playing 7 matches on Raw, then coming on Nitro playing 8 to 10, and then ECW could be anywhere from 2 to fucking 5 some weeks on here. So, yeah, it could be brutal. Gonna make a quick snack. Alright. Alright, here we go. Balls Mahoney, Axelrotten. And it's supposed to be the Shaw here, but we don't have them. I was looking for them, could not find Hack Myers, the Shaw. But we're gonna go with Scripps here. Alright, Bubba. Devon. Yeah, don't think we have Big Dick, so. Nope, okay. Alright, so let's just make that a tag then. Could've sworn I downloaded one, but it's all good. Maybe I didn't. Just Big Dudley. Big Dudley. Big Dick Dudley. Axel and balls. And those damn Dudley boys. Bubba Ray and Devon. Alright. Alright, before we get into this, let's save it. I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. And if you haven't done so already, hey, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I want to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, and future, then, now, and forever. I cannot do this without you guys, and cannot thank you all enough. Here we go. This is ECW from August the 12th, 1997, and this is the Go Home show before we get to Hardcore Heaven. So let's get into it. Let's play it. Let's start the show. Bam Bam Bigelow taking on Spike Dudley. And we're going to play this one as the Giant Killer, Spike Dudley. Here we go. Alright. Spike definitely going to have to stick and move here. Here he goes. Nice combination. Needed a gut. Counter on Bam Bam. Spike tossed away. Bigelow, big right. And a power bomb by Bam Bam. Bam Bam looking for a weapon. Spike with the crossbody to the floor, taking out Bam Bam. And Spike all over him. Big rights. As I said earlier in the opening of the show, this is the Go Home edition before we get to Hardcore Heaven. Running crossbody, both men thinking offense, neither one connecting. Irish whip now off the ropes. A duck. Bam Bam with a bear hug. Spike with the counter. Yes. Spike shot to the back. Knife head chop. Dudley with a drop kick to the knee. And Bam Bam using his size. Using his strength. Guillotine driving Spike down on the top rope. Spike countering. Uppercut. Drop kick to the knee. Dudley doing whatever he can here. Elbows to the gut. Hip toss, no. Spike turning it. Famouser got him. Variation of a rocker dropper there. Drop kick to the back of the head. Spike Dudley is all over Bam Bam here. Running crossbody just bounced off the big man. And the beast from the east. Big headbutt. A falling headbutt as well. Using his deceptive quickness and driving Spike down into the mat now. Lifting him up and throwing him back, right back down. Spike driven down, guillotine. Referee in position, got a 1 count. Falling headbutt again. Elbow drop. Irish whip now by Bam Bam. Bam Bam falling through at the clothesline and a back elbow. And Bam Bam going outside, getting a weapon again. He's already got the ladder out, but he's gonna trash can this time. Bigelow throwing it in the ring. Spike with the counter. Counter by Bam Bam, just busting Spike open. Suplex. Spike fighting it. Slipping out. Spike with an Irish whip into the corner. Here we go. Spike set him up. Tornado DDT. Got it. Spike's got the Beast from the East down with that Tornado DDT. And Spike Dudley headed to the top. Flying body splash connecting. Leg drop, nobody home. Spike with elbows to the gut. Top hammer. Running crossbody, Bam Bam caught him. Just not enough mass to take down. Bam Bam, backbreaker by Bam Bam on Spike. And a kick out. Counter by Spike. Spike hitting him with some strikes. Got him now. Drove him down throat first. Stomps to the arm. Running headbutt by Spike. Spike Dudley is fighting back. That littlest Dudley with the most heart. Snapmare by Spike. And Spike with the knee to the back. Running leg drop by Spike. And some vicious rights. Spike going back to work. Big rights again. He just split. Bam Bam wide open. Into the corner goes Bam Bam after that hammer throw. Counter by Spike after that counter by Bam Bam. Spike, the Dudley Dog, got it. Hey now, Bam Bam with this finisher. 1, 2, no! Bam Bam kicking out. The Giant Killer's gotta do more damage than that to the Beast from the East. Enziguri. Nice combination there by little Spike Dudley. Bam Bam, nice counter in the corner. Shot. Countered by Spike. Went for a big right. Bam Bam counters again. Into the corner, clothesline. And some back elbows. And Bam Bam wants him up. After Spike. Dharma! Bam Bam! Suicide dive! What agility from the Beast from the East, falling headbutt. And Spike is in trouble out on the floor as Bam Bam is taking advantage, jerking him out. Bam Bam throwing him back into the ring. Spike back on his feet. Running head scissors. Into the corner. Tornado DDT. Alright, welcome back. Super Heat Blast. Spike with that running double axe. And Spike Dudley's giving it us all. Shit. Didn't mean to do a hammer throw. Bam Bam counters. Headbutt by Bam Bam. Bam Bam thinking suplex Spike out the back. Forearm to the back. Spike wants him in. Spike is feeling it. Big right. Dudley with that drop kick, taking him to the floor. And Spike's outside, nobody home. On that plancha. Oh, I'm hoping Spike. Oh, big forearm. Bam Bam with the counter. It's been a feud. It's been a fight, I tell you that. It's been a dog fight. Running crossbody by the beast from the east. Another go pin. Look at that levels. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. He's got it. Oh! He got it. Oh, he hit me at the Greeting Smash Bear. That was it. Whew. Thought I had him. Bam Bam, put my ass face up. I'm killing all hope you had. All good though. Hey, 3.5 stars. It's the way it goes. I hate to end it on that note, but hey, that's the way it goes. We'll rematch it. We'll sim. We'll have Spike get the win. I mean, maybe I could give it another shot. I don't know. Damn it. That was rough. Alright, sim it. And Spike will win it. Quit. Well, I don't feel bad though. Bam Bam's rated a lot more than Spike on this one, but like I said, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Spike getting the win though. Moving on, and then after that match, Raven versus Tommy Dreamer from WrestlePalooza 97. We see some highlights in which Tommy Dreamer finally defeated Raven. And immediately after he did, Jerry the King Lawler made his presence known and attacked Tommy. And after that video package, we get comments from Jerry the King Lawler. Bam Bam is bigger. Yeah, Bam Bam's much bigger. Spike did beat him though. Spike beat him with a victory roll. That's how he beat Bam Bam in that matchup. So Spike did win that one with the big victory roll. Match number 2. We got a 6-man tag. As you can see, it's only a tag. We did not have the other 2 men, so it's all good. Axel Rotten and Balls Mahoney was supposed to be the Shaw as well, taking on the Dudleys. Bubba Ray, Devon, and Big Dick. And yeah, we'll be simming that one as well. The Dudleys are going to win this one. Oh, no problem at all, Super Heat Blast. Thank you for checking out my stream. Thank you for following. Thanks for commenting, you know, and conversating with me. Hey, it gets the stream flowing, you know, when we got some conversations going. Alright, so that's going to do it for ECW, episode number 12 of 1990. I mean, episode number 12. ECW from August the 12th, 1997. This is season 2, episode number 50 of my Monday Night Wars Universe mode. You guys, like I said, can go on YouTube and check out the whole back catalog. You can check out the Monday Night Wars week by week as we live stream them. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, hey, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. And thank you to all you community creators, past, present, and future, then, now, and forever. Cannot do this without all your wonderful creations. And Super Heat Blast, thanks for the conversation, and thanks for being a great guy. Oh, just stop it, man. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in, and until we meet again, my friends.